Imagine navigating a maze in absolute pitch-black darkness. Most animals would be helpless, but one nearly blind mammal maps its subterranean environment with astonishing speed. Meet the star-nosed mole, an industrious architect that carves out complex, sprawling networks of tunnels right beneath our feet. Its survival relies entirely on the bizarre, fleshy appendage at the front of its face. This snout operates less like a traditional nose and much more like a highly dexterous pair of hands, sweeping the dark soil to feel its way forward. This graphic illustrates the extreme tactile sensitivity of the mole's snout. On the left is the nerve density of a human hand. On the right, the mole's snout. That glowing neural web packs in a sensory capacity 100 times greater than our own fingertips. Down in a world entirely devoid of light, this hyper-tuned sense of touch completely removes the biological need for vision. But powering those tireless, digging paws requires a massive amount of metabolic energy. This graphic demonstrates the sheer scale of its daily intake. To keep that metabolic engine running, the mole must consume up to twice its own body weight in food every single day. Finding that much prey by actively hunting would burn too many calories. Instead, the mole uses its sprawling tunnel network as a massive passive trap. As earthworms naturally burrow through the topsoil, they simply drop right down through the ceiling of these corridors. The mole has effectively engineered its own ecosystem. It uses the earth itself as a highly automated food delivery system. Every spring, this carefully constructed habitat faces a severe weather event. Torrential rain pours down from above and quickly saturates the topsoil. Gravity pulls that moisture straight down into the subterranean network, rapidly filling the once safe corridors with freezing floodwater. This timer visualizes a strict biological limit. The mole is a land-dwelling mammal, and it can only hold its breath for about 30 seconds. Water rushes in, plunging the animal into a frantic scramble. It has to navigate those pitch-black, twisting passages to find an exit before its oxygen runs out entirely. The very corridors it built for survival become a lethal labyrinth, forcing the creature into a desperate race against its own lungs. At the very last possible moment, it finally breaches the surface to secure a massive gasp of air. Rather than scrambling onto dry lawn to wait out the storm, the mole immediately turns around and dives straight back into the murky depths. Those oversized, heavily clawed paws, originally meant for shoveling heavy dirt, serve perfectly as highly efficient aquatic paddles. At the same time, its dense, thick fur provides a natural, water-resistant barrier that traps body heat against the freezing temperatures of the flood. The specific anatomical tools it evolved for subterranean excavation translate flawlessly to swimming. The flooded labyrinth becomes a brand new hunting ground. This presents a strange physical problem. To track down food, the nearly blind mole relies on its sense of smell, but inhaling to sniff underwater usually results in drowning. This cross-section graphic details the solution. The mole exhales an air bubble directly onto a submerged leaf. Scent molecules resting on the surface diffuse, becoming trapped inside the oxygen pocket. The mole then rapidly inhales the bubble, processing the concentrated scent. This clever biological trick acts almost like sonar for smells. It allows a terrestrial mammal to actively track prey underwater using scent, without ever drawing a single drop of liquid into its lungs. The mechanics of these two hunting grounds could not be more different, carving through dense, packed earth on one hand, and gliding effortlessly through a fluid environment on the other. Yet the star-nosed mole operates with equal lethal efficiency in both settings. True mastery of an environment doesn't always require specializing in one extreme condition. Sometimes it relies on building a versatile set of tools powerful enough to rule two distinct worlds simultaneously.